I can see it in your eyes. I coulda, I shoulda, I woulda. Jeff is worth about $150 billion, the founder of Amazon. 20 years ago, they laughed at him. 20 years ago, he wasn't worth $20,000, but they laughed at him. He had an idea. He had a dream. Like him, I had a dream. I'm the first person on the planet that took an option for something he did not own, public, on a major stock exchange. And I sold it for $150 million. And that was the beginning of my quantum leap. But my real quantum leap, I was commissioned a second lieutenant in the United States Army. It's the first and only high-performance thing I had ever done in my young life. I was 21 years old, but I took it seriously. But the point is, I had a dream just like Jeff did. I took an option public, and forevermore, I'm known for that. Danny, a young boy like you in the civilian world would be rich. And a light bulb went off in my head. I was in to be a regular Army officer. I liked the military. I loved it. I loved the discipline. Money, civilian life, I was out of the Army in 6 months. And the world has been my oyster ever since. I'm an alpha male. But you don't have to be an alpha male to be a high-performance person. Some of you, all of you, have dreams. Some of you will fulfill your wildest expectations. But what's standing in your way? You're the average of the 5 people that you hang with the most. Only losers hang. Only fucking losers kill. Show me your friends. I'll show you your future. Olympians congregate with our fellow Olympians. World-class athletes congregate with world-class athletes. Yet many of you in this room and many people you know listen to podcasts, read books, other people's shit. Why? Because you don't know anything. The point is, most of the information that's put out there is crap. And it's put out by people that have never made a goddamn dime. I've made more money than the entire industry since the beginning of mankind. One old tired Army officer. You all got a reason, right? Because you're pretending to want to be an entrepreneur. You're pretending to want to create wealth. You're pretending. You're not serious. The traits of the high-performance people that you all want to be like: focus, commitment, tenacity, grit, massive goals, and never give up. You will never achieve, if you want to be a millionaire, you'll never achieve $1.1 million. You will never outperform your highest expectation of yourself. For those of you that have ever started a business from ground zero, $1 to $1 million in revenue is geometric growth. Then what happens to you? You're up 18-6 at halftime. You lose momentum. The game ties at 18-18 by the end of the fourth quarter, and you lose in overtime. Because you stop playing to win the second half, and you start playing not to lose. It's the same in business. Because you start worrying about the few pennies that you made. Most of the men and women in this room that have been in business stopped playing to win long ago. And they started playing not to lose. 95% of all businesses worldwide don't sell. Why? Because the seller's trying to get rich off one transaction. He's trying to build his wealth off one deal. He worked 20, 30, 40, 50 years, and now he's trying to get wealthy. Wealth is built on a series of transactions, not one. Just because you've never heard a crazy old man like me up here that's created tens of billions of dollars with me getting just like you, doesn't mean it's not possible or it hasn't happened. I'm here because I have. If a kid from the bayou, whose mother came across as an illegal alien, who's been arrested many times, whose life was changed the day he became an officer and a gentleman, as a second lieutenant 50 years ago, can do the things I've done, the world is your oyster. You're going to have an opportunity like the world has never seen. Because I know what you can do. You haven't, but it's out there if you're serious.